how will the year of the water tiger impact people in general?
Wow. Well, you want to look at the characteristics of two things, the tiger, and you want to look at the element of water. Well, I just got through saying that the trinity of this age was communication, energy, and movement. Movement in itself also denotes energy. Movement involves living. Movement involves going forward, right? So this kind of tells you this is going to be a more yang year of movement than a more of a yin kind of year. Now let's look at the characteristics of the tiger. When we're looking at the characteristics of the tiger, you have to understand that there is, on one side, no matter what kind of tiger we're talking about, it's still from the kitty family. So when I'm looking at a loving cat, if you've ever been around a loving cat or having a loving cat as a pet, or been into a household where someone has, I have a private student that I still try to get with once or twice a month because she's been a private student already for several years. And she has 3 cats. And the moment we start doing Tai Chi Gong, what do you think they do? It starts to look for the Lama because it feels a familiarity with the energy, the kitty in the cat. It's very important because all of us have the yin and the yang versions of ourselves, right? We all know that. Let's be honest. There is an active, somewhat aggressiveness to some of our natures that the Holy Spirit from time to time calls us to be. But there's also the peaceful side, the push away from the table of life side. So that cat sometimes needs to be a kitty. I'll tell you what happens when that happens. If the cat, like a small child, approaches a human or another animal that's heart is really opened up, you're going to see the kitty in that cat. But if you're aggressive based on either just being a mean person or more than likely a fearful person, they're going to pick up on that. You know what a tiger will do? It'll go after you, not because it's trying to hurt you. It feels the vibration of fear, and this is a fearless animal.
Yes.
The tiger is fearless. So it wants to rip the fear out of you.
Unfortunately, it's going to eat you too at the same time.
But that's just because to get you out of the way. So the point is that if you've ever know anybody that's trained tigers, I mean, Jimmy's trained dogs for years, but if you ever know anybody that has trained the kind of tigers that end up in a circus, they will tell you they won't let anybody in the cage with a tiger that has 1 ounce of fear with the tiger. Now, watch this. One of my great yoga masters that basically taught me Hatha yoga, right? Which is one of the root yogas to our Tai Chi Gun system, has been said and caught side saddling, watch this, a Bengal tiger that exists sometimes in India and Nepal. These Bengal tigers, they're giants. I mean, they're giant tigers. They're huge. They're like 1,200 pounds, right? And so you sit on the side of them. Can you imagine what that cat feels from that yoga master to not attack that master, but to let him side saddle him and then ride with him in and out of the forest? Because they have seen that several times. They'll show you wow. Remember what Tai Chi Gong really means and the real reason we practice Tai Chi Gong. It means give power to peace. Do we think that this yoga master might understand what they do? So the water tiger, this is the characteristic. Now, that energy means this year, go forth. It's more yang. And because of that, we're going to benefit on many, many levels. Health. This is your best year to get your health back if you're lacking in it. Wealth. This is your best year for your portfolio if it's balanced, especially we'll talk later about precious metals. It's a big deal. A property, it's going to be a big year. But the overall view of business, oh my God. According to the Lama series, if you have a real spiritual conscious business plan in place, you have the best chance to do 5 to 10 times what you would normally do in a business. Let's say you're going to the Mastermind series and you're tuning in to what Joseph Land and Jimmy Swin are trying to teach you in the Mastermind business. Why you want to be a part of this eventually membership and this because if let's say you don't have a business right now, or let's say you just started one last year, they're going to be able to teach you how to scale things up. They're going to be able to teach you how to get a nice blueprint, and you're going to ride the wave of 2022, the water tiger, just like you're on a surfboard with a tsunami behind you.